the problem is, what does it mean to study from O Sensei as though he were alive, using his videos and photographs? So if we try to imitate him, why did we do that? Because we want to attain a super level of Aikido, because that's the way we are in life. You always want to attain the highest that you can and essentially win the competition of life. No, that's not it. In O Sensei's Aikido, within the Aikido move are what you might call spiritual resonances, spiritual teaching. They have a gesture, right? And so, for instance, and the gesture expresses a spiritual thing. So part of what it expresses is that there is only one thing happening, right? And so, for instance, in Ikkyo, you don't get a feeling of two bodies, right? Now, you could say that, so that is an Ikkyo that was developed out of looking at O Sensei's videos. And it meant that there's a feeling of oneness, and there is the wave. And for instance, the wave can be studied just by itself. So the wave means that it's not me that's doing the, I'll try the other side. It's not me that's doing the Ikkyo, but it's the wave. And how is the wave? A wave travels growing in power, growing in size, right? So the wave comes from there, right? And the liquid, the key that the wave is part of is already there, right? So just as a wave, right? Right? The wave goes, ooh, and continues out, right? So that was doing just the wave. So it was powerful, but it wasn't as open as the other one, right? Because I was just demonstrating, right? So now, so of course, the basis is oneness. So yeah, exactly. So the energy is already here. It's already been taken in. We're already one. So,
right. But there we're right. It's completely different, right?
And of course, the body has changed, right? So if we try to separate out any aspect, even the wave, it makes it smaller. Right? Now, let's see. So today we were studying Koku Nage, right? So using the basic Kikijushi Sensei style, the person is coming like this, and there's some kind of attack coming from there. So we connect with that energy. So this connection is very important, right? And as soon as then we enter, right? As soon as we do that, right? So that's like a kihon, basic of the irimi, right? But really, we can do the same thing now, because see, I go from before, his mind wants to take my hand, but I go from before that, right, and take it. So it takes it to a higher level, right? And now in terms of the negative is interesting, because we had the same connection, but instead, what's important is showing the way. So it's like, and then we connect our centers. And once we connect our centers, we let the wave happen again. So now, to study it, right? To study, we go like this, but we have to lead, so we have to be able to lead, right? We have to be able to lead, and then we lock it here. So I'm actually locking it here, right? So this is different, right? Because I'm locking it on the inside of my thigh, right? And if he tries to pull, right, then I can do this, right? So that's more basic, right? But the real thing, of course, is so it's just movement of ki, right? Without an enemy, without another, right? And that movement of ki is based on the feeling of connection, right? So, so even if I connect here, right? Even if I connect here, what we're doing is connection. So this is what I see O Sensei doing in the videos, connecting, being one. And so I try to do the same thing, because from that comes...
It's a very big energy, and
yeah.
To receive that, I feel energized, and it's big without trying to be big, or it's it's natural.
Because that's what we've done. We've entered into a reality where there is no enemy. And where there is just the universe, as O Sensei said, as it is, and the energy is the universe is in movement, right? So we let that movement happen on its own, right? And let's see. Now another interesting place to study this is, I was just thinking that today, it relates to what we were doing, is against ski, right? So again, so I go from behind, and now this is what's important, right? This is the same thing, right? In other words, there's no force here, but I'm leaving here. I'm taking this energy out here, right? And I'm making a spiritual statement of just space, right? And then we do the so it feels good at that time, right? So it's not just doing a good kotagaishi, it's that the kotagaishi becomes a spiritual statement. And the statement is made in the second part. The first part is entering, right? Now this is the second part, which is this. This energy is extended out here, right? So I take this energy and I extend it out here, right? And then you can do this thing.